Rabotai, we're learning today something very important, and this is a card of the life. A card of life. And this is what Bezrat Hashem says. Yesod HaChasidut v'Shosh HaAvodah HaTe'emahu. First thing he starts off. By the way, you should just know, Ramchal, he was the author of the Bezrat Hashem. The Gaon Mevilna said, if I was alive at the time that Ramchal was around, I would walk miles and miles and miles and miles on foot, even worse, just to see him. Just to see him and come back. And what does he say? He writes, a person must be mitbarer. He must have it clear. Yit'amet etzel ha'adam. It has to be, not just clear, crystal clear. Ma hovato b'olamo. What are you here for? You're born. An animal is born. What is he here for? An animal, right? We know, right? Let's say, for example, a short is for the Adam. The human beings of the Adam. What are we here for? What are we doing here? What are we here for? You know what I'm saying? It's like a guy goes into a basketball game. He knows he's in an NBA. He's there to play ball. What is a guy here, a Jew, in this world for? And after you know that, he says, you have to know ma tzarich sheyasim mabato. What if you have to put your focus on? Umgumato bechol asher hu amel kol hayav. What do you have to work hard for? Your entire world. Your whole life. What's your focus? If I were to tell you right now, I want you to look around this room, and if you're listening as well, look around the room, in your room right now, and I want you to think, what is the color blue around? You have the chair, you have the carpet, you have this, and you have that, and you have that. Color blue. The chair is blue. Okay, everybody got all the blues? Yeah. Okay. Now I want you to tell me, what do you see in the room that's black? Anybody can tell me? Don't look again. Anybody can tell me? Don't look again. Because you looked again. You know what it is? Why I trick you? You got tricked. What's black? I don't know what's black. You have to take another look now. And I saw everybody looking again, What's the shot? Because what you focus on, that's what you're going to succeed on. If you put your focus on blue, you're going to look. What am I focused on? Blue, 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 blue. That's exactly what I'm going to focus on. That's exactly what you're going to conclude with. This is blue, and that's blue, and that's blue, and that's blue, and that's blue. And that's it, that's blue. But once I said what's black, you didn't focus on the black. So therefore you didn't know, it's black. So that's why Bezrat Hashem starts opening chapter. He starts opening them with the books, and he says, what is your purpose? What is the ikar? What's your focus on in life? And not only in life, your main goal. I heard once, there's a lot of wear and tear for your body. You come in this world, there's a lot of wear and tear. There's, people that have sugar. Maybe not now, but a guy I was eating with him the other day. He's 45 now. All of a sudden he tells me, I don't eat sugar anymore. I said, what do you eat sugar anymore? Blood and the this and the that. They told me in Israel, they call like an older fellow, like the 90s, 80s, 90s, they call him Yashish. You know what Yashish is? Like an older man. Old man, Yashish. So one time I heard Panasi says, why Yashish? Yashish is yesh. Yesh like cholesterol? Yesh. Yesh like high blood pressure? Yesh. Yesh. A guy go ask him in the 90s. Go ask a guy in the 90s. Go ask him. Go give him a hot fudge sundae. You think he's going to be able to eat it? His stomach is this, is that. Go give him 2 kibbehs. 90-year-old. Fried kibbeh, this, that. It's very hard. Yesh. So if that's the case, what is the purpose of life? What do we hear? Now I'm going to tell you an amazing story that I heard from Rabbi Pinhasi, who heard it 20 years ago from Rav Zaychik, who when Rav Zaychik was here 50 years prior. That means we're going total 70 years ago. How much is 70 years ago? About in the 1950s. Okay? 70 years ago, there was a guy. He was supposed to be on death row. You know death row? What's death row, Joey? What's death row? He was supposed to be
Getting married?
No, getting married. Joey, death row. Not getting. It was supposed to be, right? Get killed. He had to get killed. Executed. Electrocuted. And he asked them, when is he going to get electrocuted? When is the death day? When is the death day? And they told him, the death day, we can't tell you what day it's going to be. We can't tell you. But one thing we'll tell you the exact time. So what's the time? It says 6 p.m. Okay, 6 p.m. Weeks go by. Comes that day. And now they tell him, today's your day. He looks at his watch. And he sees 6 p.m. And now they're taking him. And to get hung, that's it. He stops them in the middle. He stops them. He says, what are you stopping us? You get the death penalty. He says, I know. But you know what today is? He says, what? He says, today is daylight savings. You know daylight savings? We push back the clock. And he says, in my clock, we switch it back. It's supposed to be 5 p.m. I have another hour to live. They went back to the judges. And the judges analyzed the case and they said, he's right. Give him that extra hour. So everybody asks a question over here. Come on. Now, you have an hour. Is that really like, think about what's going on over here. The guy is going to die. And he's waiting and waiting and waiting. Think about the fear it is where a person knows that he's going to die. What fear it is. Okay, let him get over with it. Let him get over with it. Nope. He wants to live the last second. He wants to live the last second, the last second, the last second. He wants to stay alive. It's an amazing thing. Why? Why? You know, what happened with Eov. What happened with Eov? He was going to get killed. Eov was going to die. How? They were going to chuck him off the boat. They were going to chuck him off the boat. He was on a boat. And everybody's saying, why are these waves coming? Why are these waves coming? Eov, and they tried throwing things off. No, this is not, that's not. They finally throw, what's it called? They're throwing, Eov says it's because of me. So now they can throw him off. If you look at the psukim over there, it says, Sa'uni v'ha'aluni. What does that mean? Meaning, don't pick me up and throw me. Throw me out. It doesn't say throw me out. It says pick me up and throw me. It says why pick me up and throw me? It says because if a person gets chucked off a boat, there's two ways of getting chucked off a boat. One way is just throwing him off the boat. And one way is when he throws him off the boat, you don't just push him off. You throw him off. When you throw him off, what happens? He gets what? Leverage. He gets elevation. And then he goes down. He says, why did Eov do that? Was it Eov? No, Yonah. Mechila, not Eov, Mechila. I guess not Eov. Yonah, Yonah. Yom Kippur had that. It's back in Mechila. Alright? What happened? Yonah. What was it, Yonah? Finally happened by Yonah. He takes him, he says, throw me up and put me down. Why? Because Yonah wanted to live an extra second above air. He wanted an extra second of life.